Right, so I'm back after the two finals, the two international competition finals have been played, and well, let's just go straight into it. My thoughts on both finals. So as you can tell, obviously I have my Barcelona / Messi jersey on because, of course, Argentina won the Copa America. Let's go! Messi finally got what he deserved. He finally won his first international trophy with Argentina, and not only that, but as a captain, as you can see, you can see the emotion that all of the team had, and especially for Lionel Messi. It's just it's incredible. It's an incredible feeling as a Barcelona fan, as a Messi fan, as an Argentina fan, as a football fan in general. It's so great to see Messi so happy, and to see the whole Argentina team and just everyone that supports Argentina and Messi just be this happy. It's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. But anyways, on to the actual what I think of the game, or what I thought of the game. It's just, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so Argentina-Brazil. It finished off as a 1-0 victory with a Di Maria goal. By the way, fantastic goal. It was a little bit of shaky defending from Renan Lodi and Fred, but I mean, take nothing away from the pass that Rodrigo de Paul put on a plate for Di Maria, and he finished it exquisitely. What an excellent chip over Ederson. Still confused as to why they chose Ederson over Alisson, but that's besides the point. Anyways, that was the only goal of the game. But I mean, it was scored in the 22nd minute. Argentina still had a lot of time to deal with Brazil's constant attacking, and they had it was a barrage of attacks from Brazil, honestly, especially towards the end of the 90 minutes. But even so, Brazil definitely had some chances that they should have, maybe could have put away, but they didn't. Neymar played pretty well, not the best, but he did play decently. Richarlison did get a goal back, but it was offside, rightfully so. At first I didn't think he was offside. I got scared, but he was definitely offside by a little bit, but he was offside. Either way, Brazil also had another chance where sadly they squandered it. Honestly, I was very shaky throughout most of the match because, of course, I had predicted Argentina to go through or to win the tournament, and I obviously wanted Messi to win it, but it was very shaky, and there was many moments where I thought Brazil can tie it up, and it just didn't come. Obviously, they didn't tie it up, and Argentina were able to hold on to the 1-0 victory, and not only did they win, but they kept the clean sheet in Brazil's home turf. They beat Brazil on Brazil's soil. It's just, it's incredible. But I mean, fantastic job from Argentina. I mean, the man of the match was Di Maria, but for me, it was obviously Rodrigo de Paul. Although Messi didn't have much of an impact, and he played okay. He didn't play good. He didn't play too bad. He played decent. Okay, not the best, not the worst, but okay. He played okay. But either way, Messi had a pretty decent chance that Rodrigo de Paul actually provided for him, and he messed it up. He took a little slip, but either way, he should be putting that away to finish off the game, to make it 2-0 and just finish off the game early on. But either way, fantastic job from everyone. Mostly just the defense. The defense really, what's it called? Impressed me. Argentina's defense really impressed me. Although Brazil didn't have the most dangerous chances, Argentina still played really well, especially defensively. I mean, I really didn't think Argentina was gonna keep a clean sheet against Brazil. It's Brazil. They're known for scoring many goals, and beautiful goals as well. It's amazing to see this Argentina side, who have grown as a unit. You know, Lionel Scaloni, the manager of Argentina, has created this sort of unity within the squad, and it's excellent. Although some players sadly didn't perform to their best, I still think that they played a fantastic game up against Brazil. It wasn't the best performance from Argentina, but I mean, they held on to the victory that they had, and they didn't let it slip, because on other occasions they have. I mean, just think of the game against Chile before the Copa America started, and when the first game of the Copa America. But still, I mean, congratulations Argentina, congratulations Messi, and I'm just so happy, not only because they won the competition, not only because Messi won it, not only because it's his first one, and not only because it's been the first one after like 28 years of not winning any trophies as Argentina, as the national team, but also because they won it as the first competition after losing such a legend, Diego Maradona. He sadly passed away in November 2020, and in their first official competition, they were able to lift the trophy, not only for Argentina, but also for Maradona himself, who I'm sure is watching from above. But anyways, onto the Euros. Okay, so I'm back in the Juve jersey with Messi back up here because we're talking about the Euros, and Juve is one of the biggest Italian teams that there is. And who won the Euros? Italy. So yeah, Italy beat England in the Euro final on penalties. It was 3-2 to the Italians. Fantastic game, and very much congratulations to Italy. That is not grammatically correct, but it doesn't matter. Italy have won the Euros. Fantastic job. And good job to England making it to the final. But, I mean, deserved winners for Italy. They played fantastically all throughout the tournament, in the group stage, in the knockout stage, in the final, semi-final, quarterfinal, round of 16, everything. They played absolutely fantastically. And although they were kind of a dark horse at the beginning, they turned out to be the actual winners, and deservedly so, rightfully so. Although they didn't take out the biggest of teams, they did still prove to be the best team at this tournament. And although no top goal scorer in their team, they still played fantastically and as a unit. So yeah, congratulations to Italy on winning this prestigious trophy. So yeah, and Roberto Mancini, fantastic manager who was able to lead this team to glory. And the team as well, I mean, after the unfortunate injury to Spinazzola, who had a fantastic tournament up until his injury, obviously, and it's just fantastic. They played really well, and yeah, it's a great job done from Italy. But England, they made it to the final, and they played fantastically as well. So my thoughts on this final: it ended in penalties, and Italy won 3-2 on that. They finished off 1-1 in regular time, extra time, nothing happened, or at least no goals were scored. But yeah, anyways, 1-1 was the draw, or was the result, and penalties was given to England as Donnarumma made a fantastic save, or made two fantastic saves, but so did Pickford, and it's just incredible job from Italy all throughout the pitch. Overall, both teams were incredible, and that's why, I mean, although I got it wrong, I predicted England to win this. I got one prediction right, which was Argentina winning, but I mean, I got England incorrect, but still, it was a very tough game to predict, and Italy were deserved winners, as I've said multiple times before. But anyways, I mean, the game itself, England got off to a very fantastic start, or very amazing start, so I can stop using that word, fantastic. I just said it again. Anyways, England got off to a great start with a Luke Shaw half volley goal at the near post, which was fantastic. In the second minute, England were able to get the lead. And although Italy didn't provide many chances in the first half, Federico Chiesa was the main man in that first half for Italy, to be fair. England didn't really provide much threat after that goal. They had a few chances, but to be fair, that's one of the big mistakes that they had in this final. They didn't keep attacking or put on the pressure on Italy to make sure that they were always a constant threat in their box. And then it was evident in the second half when Italy started to grow into their own unit yet again, and they were able to score in the 67th minute after a great corner from, I forgot who took the corner, but either way, it bounced around a little bit. It nearly went in. Pickford, great save, but he hit it off the post, and it came off the rebound, and off the rebound, Leonardo Bonucci was there to pounce on it, and he scores for Italy to tie it up, and it's 1-1. Fantastic. And then from then on, went to extra time, nothing really happened. A few yellow cards here, a few substitutions here and there. Bukayo Saka, Jordan Henderson. Oh wait, no, I think those were in the early 90 minutes. That's besides the point. Just a few substitutions in the last minutes of in the latter stages of the 90 minutes and in the extra time. Mostly, the two biggest ones were arguably Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford, who haven't had the best of tournament, but they came on in the last few minutes of extra time so they could take the penalties. And unfortunately, they missed their penalties respectively, and this penalty shootout was very intense, and honestly, wow, it was a roller coaster of emotions. Obviously, I was rooting for England the whole time, although I knew that Italy were fantastic and they could have easily grabbed the goal and they could have won the penalty shootout. I was very scared in this penalty shootout because England haven't been in a penalty shootout since the 2018 World Cup. Meanwhile, Italy have just come off of a penalty shootout win up against Spain, so it was very worrying for me. But either way, I mean, the first two goal scorers, the first two penalty takers scored, and then Italy were the ones shooting first, and then they missed their second penalty, and then England capitalized and were able to take the lead 2-1. And then Italy scored, but then England missed, so it was 2-2. And then Italy scored again, and then England missed again, which were the two substitutions, by the way. Marcus Rashford hit the post, and then Jadon Sancho put in a rather weak shot. It wasn't a terrible penalty, it was just a great save from Donnarumma. But anyways, Italy were up 3-2, and then Italy, if they scored, it was game over. Italy would have won 4-2 on penalties, and England didn't have to take their fifth penalty. But it was Jorginho. Jorginho had scored his penalty up against Spain, but Pickford saved it. He got a hand to it, hit off the post, and it was a fantastic save from Pickford. Although many people have had his doubts about him, he played phenomenally in this penalty shootout. And while he hasn't been the absolute best goalkeeper, at least in my opinion, he hasn't been the best goalkeeper at this tournament, he played really well. Donnarumma, also fantastic goalkeeper. I believe he's going to PSG on a free transfer this season, so I mean, that could be interesting. He's going to fight for a spot in that PSG lineup. But I mean, he's a fantastic goalkeeper. He's still young, very tall, very talented. He's played at AC Milan all his life, but now he's going to PSG. A little step up, and they could be pushing for the title and the Champions League at PSG. Fantastic. And he was the player of the tournament, I believe. So, fantastic on him. Very great job. Anyways, so it was Jorginho's time to step up. He saved it, or Pickford saved it, and then it was Bukayo Saka. Honestly, that was kind of a mistake, at least in my opinion. I thought it was a mistake to put in such a youngster, to put in such a pressured spot. I mean, the fifth penalty, you know it's always going to be a big one. You know it's going to be very important, and especially in this moment. He had to score or else Italy would win. And unfortunately for the youngster, he missed it. Donnarumma saved it. Fantastic save, by the way. It wasn't the best penalty again, but I mean, it was a fantastic save from Donnarumma. And to the dismay of many England fans and many just football fans in general, England were out and they lost. They came in second place, and it's just, while it is quite sad because I'm an England fan, I also am a big Italy fan as well. But it's just, it's sad to see, you know, because, you know, the fans really wanted this, and not only for the team, not only for the fans, but also the manager. Gareth Southgate kind of deserved to win this tournament. But either way, a fantastic job from both teams. And yeah, I thought this game was just a really good one. It wasn't the best final, wasn't the most entertaining, because it was quite boring through some parts of it, at least in my opinion. But either way, I love seeing this final. I love seeing both finals, and it was a great time. This weekend has been very fun for me, and it's been fantastic. And yeah, 2 international tournaments wrapped up. I got 1 out of 2 finals correct. It's okay. My predictions weren't always correct throughout this whole thing. Also, one thing, England, I don't know if they explained it. At least I haven't seen if they explained it as I'm recording this. But I don't understand why so many of them took off the medals, like England players. It's just, I understand. You're frustrated, you're sad, and you just don't want to wear something that reminds you that you lost that big final, you know? I understand that. But it's just, couldn't you have waited until the camera, or at least you were out of the camera frame? Most of you did not wait. I saw a few that kind of did wait. And also props to Jordan Henderson. He showed some real class and he kept it on. He didn't even seem to attempt to take it off. But most of you just took it off right away. Which is, look, I understand, and it's okay if you take it off, man. I understand the pain, okay? I'm not saying that I understand the exact pain, because of course I've never been in that pressure, I've never been in that situation, but I can understand from an outsider's perspective why you would take it off, okay? But it's just, you could have just waited a little bit longer, okay? And yeah, I feel sorry for you guys, but either way, yeah. And also Saka, Sancho, Rashford, and the Italians who missed it as well, who missed their penalties, keep your heads up, man. You guys don't deserve the criticism you guys get, because you guys are fantastic players, and it's just, especially the racist remarks that are being targeted towards you guys, it's dumb. Leave them alone, guys. Like, I know no one's really gonna watch this, it doesn't really matter, but leave them alone, okay? They're in a pressured situation, and they don't deserve the hate comments and the racist comments and the racist remarks. They don't need it. They're already kicking themselves they're hurting inside. They're hurting. They know how much it means to the fans and to themselves and to the manager and to their families, just to everyone. It hurts them themselves. Like, they're their harshest critic, and you guys are not helping with all the comments. You guys really aren't. But anyways, that's my thought on the whole thing. But great job, great game. But yeah, congratulations Italy, congratulations Argentina, and yeah, congratulations to all the teams who participated in both competitions, and the staff, everyone who participated, just everyone that made it happen for us fans. As a football fan in general, it's been a pleasure watching all of these tournaments, but can't wait to see club football back in action. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys did. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Anyways, late.